Hello everybody, and welcome back to Plok. Do not adjust your monitors because we've taken a little trip to the past, and we're playing as Plok's grandfather, and it's all in black and white. Joining me on this adventure is a special guest, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Skip Things from the forums.
Alright. He was nice enough to message me and offer to do some co-commentary. Anyway, here we see a new obstacle. We saw it briefly in the warp where Plok was flying a helicopter, I think it was, and they'll try to match your height, and you can hit them and make them bounce down and just go through them that way. But this game, it now goes back to the old style of levels where you pretty much just go straight away to the end.
And so we just have harder tutorial levels. After we played the two other levels of the real game where you have to fight the fleas, and just after that we get more harder tutorial levels too. Maybe they wanted to have this special effect in the game with it looks like a silent film, sounds like a silent film and everything, and they couldn't find another part to squeeze in that special part, because if you look at the files of the game, there's lots of other things, and there you just fell in the water after.
Yeah, the Child's Play video made me feel really bad about missing secrets, because they were saying like, oh, I thought it was 100% playthrough. So I'm trying really, really, really hard to find all of the secrets.
Even if it's in the water.
So if I make really weird jumps or fall into the water, it's not because I'm playing bad, it's because I'm trying to find secrets.
Because people are pressuring you, I know.
I know. Thanks, Simon, the pressure's on.
What I was trying to say is that there is lots of cut stuff from the game that you can find on the cutting room floor, Wikipedia, for example. And one of the things is probably this level. They needed to cut it from the game and they didn't want to, and then they put it here like in the way of the game for some reason. You fell down again, did you?
Yeah.
Try to find something?
No, that was me playing bad actually this time.
Okay.
But yeah, you can actually find a lot of promotional art and stuff on the Pickford Brothers website. They actually still have all their promotional art and have been uploading it and all this stuff, and it's really cool to look at.
Yeah, they seem to love their little mascot they try to make with the game. Like all the promotional art, they're talking about how they wanted to make merchandise and everything, and then Bobsy the Bobcat killed the market for little jump and run platformer guys.
Yeah, it's really funny because someone in the thread mentioned there's a webcomic for Plok, and I thought, okay, it's just something from back in the day, but no, it started up last year. These guys are still hardcore into Plok. And like you said, Bubsy the Bobcat, it's really funny. I didn't read all of it, but I pretty much got up to one where they were telling Plok about all that's happened in the video game world. He said, yeah, Bubsy the Bobcat kind of killed platformers. And he said, okay, well, at least that game didn't get any sequels like I did, right? He said, actually, it got 3, and Plok just explodes.
Yeah, this was the first time I actually seen that he's supposed to be an exploding man. When I was a kid and I played this game, I never made the connection of him being an exploding man. I just thought it was a mascot from the US, what's it called?
Cool Spot? Cool Spot from 7-Up or something?
7-Up, exactly, and
or
the
like
Noid
the
and everyone.
Noid from Yonoid or whatever.
Yes, and I thought Plok was another mascot for a condiment manufacturer like Kraft, so he's like mustard and ketchup.
He does look like it. Like he's a mix of the two. It's like you don't have to worry about putting both on your burger or whatever.
Yeah.
You just put him on and that's it.
Yeah. So he's a explosion of flavor or something. Never made, but he's not Rayman in disguise. He's just really this original character, long before DeviantArt.
This level's kind of weird because there's 3 sets of 3 saw blades, but only one of each set will take you on to the next part. So you kind of fiddle around with which one works and just only take that one from then on.
Yeah. Also, what I forgot to mention, a level before when we were still going about the Pitchford brothers. Yeah, that's what's their name, right? Anyways,
The Pickford brothers, yeah.
The Pitchford is that other guy who makes games. Pardon me. The Plok game was actually more successful in Europe than in the US, and we had translations for the game, which were in French and in German, and they had puns as well in this game, which I didn't, because like the kids wouldn't have understood gazooks and whatever when they were children, couldn't speak English and all that.
Yeah.
So when he pulled out that shoe, he actually made like a comment about this is Al Bundy's shoe or something. He really did that. I can look it up, post a screenshot or whatever. And I was very weirded out as a kid because I didn't know who or what an Al Bundy was, but people actually thought little children who play games like this know who Al Bundy was. So like I can't make heads or tails out of it what this whole translation was on about, except for people reading this instead of gadzooks.
Or what sauce, like we just saw.
Sauce? I think this would have been more educational to learn about another language, but I guess the French and the Germans are like really picky about their language that's displayed in their video games.
They would think speakers of English are all really stupid and nonsensical.
Maybe it would fit into our view as like the guardians of culture.
Anyway, that saw blade I picked up lets you skip like half the level. And I did actually find a secret. I didn't completely miss everything. If you ride this platform up and just wait on it, dodge a couple of the pedals, it'll start bouncing around and you can get all these shells. But I fell off, but you get the idea.
Yeah. Also, let's talk about those guys. What are they? Are they potato men or not?
I have no clue.
I stay with my opinion of potato men. Also, the logs. Let's talk about the logs.
I love how they just put the logs in right at the end to just screw you up.
Yeah, this isn't the first time they put the logs above the flag or this little molehill.
Oh no,
This
they're
isn't the
huge
first time. It
fans
won't
of the
be the
logs.
last time. Yes, we will kill you right before the end with the logs, and then you will have to start again. You will love it.
Alright, so we've made it all the way to the boss already, and if you thought 2 Bobbins brothers were bad, I mean, yeah, you can kind of get them in a pattern and just hope the RNG doesn't screw you with how they bounce. 3 is a complete nightmare. They're so hard. I had to re-record this a couple times because I just had really hard time beating them sometimes. Or like I'd beat them, but I'd be down to like 1 life or something, and I didn't really want to deal with that.
Yeah.
And here, I think I died twice. I edit one of those deaths out.
Will we see one of the deaths?
Yeah, you will.
Oh
Just-
yes. Oh yes.
just,
I want to see you die.
Just enjoy
it
the boss
happens.
for as long as you can, and just watch how annoying they are.
You have to be so patient, and you have to be so deeply concentrated to fight them. It's really hard. Like, I don't even know. Can't put it into words. This is too much for me. Also, the music. We have to say it again. How good that music is.
Oh yeah, I love the boss. The boss theme of this game is so good. But it's funny because these levels, like the levels aren't that hard in this world. I mean, they have a couple nasty little tricks, but you can learn them and memorize them a little bit. You'll
Yes.
maybe lose 1 or 2 lives throughout the world. But the bosses are just such a step up in difficulty. I got really
Yeah.
lucky that guy didn't hit me, by the way. He just kind of hit my hand and bounced over me.
Yeah, hitbox didn't quite connect there, but there it did.
And once
I
you
know.
kill one, the fight gets so much easier.
Yeah,
And
just
it's-
like with the first boss.
It gets even better if you if they manage to die right next to each other, like they did right there.
So
we-
normally I'm not a big sorry,
Oh,
I'm
it's
not a big fan of those recycle bosses like they did with, for example, the Super Mario Brothers 2, where you have like 2 snakes
Yeah.
or 2 Mousers. But this time they really they did it well.
They
made
actually
it
changed
harder.
enough to make it a really
Yes.
hard fight,
Exactly.
or even harder, should I say?
Yeah.
Because it's not like the 2 Bobbins brothers are easy or anything.
No, the twins are okay, but the triplets are horrible.
Yeah, they're really hard. But anyway, we finished our adventure as Grandpappy Plok. We found his secret medallion. But how does that help us in the present time, after they've invented color?
I don't know. Will make us look good. We'll have some bling bling. Show off. Teach those fleas some respect with it.
Finally back in color. But hey, it looks like the amulet was right there all along. And somehow we had to dream about his grandpa going to find it, and that's how we get it. I'm not quite sure, but either way, we have a cool new power-up that I'll show off next time. And that brings us to the end of the video. So thank you very much for guesting with me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh, sure thing. I enjoyed it. And come back next time where we're going to go kill some more fleas. Thank you for watching.